Everybody, welcome back to Rusty Gears Season 3, Episode 29 with me, Sid, and last time we were here, I did some work upstairs around the desert base, and since then I have installed, I've used these aged ladders, so I've installed them on this side, but I'm going to only have one route up onto here. I'm unlikely to ever want to get up here, so narratively I only really need to have one route up. So I've also finished off these stairs and put another banister there, so now the stairs are complete, and I've added an arch here to kind of break this room off from that. So entrance hallway, little thing area with some stuff. We'll come up with some usage down here. I've got lots of interesting clutter. Another room over here going into this, which doesn't have to be that. And obviously our bulk storage through here. And if we go upstairs, the kitchen, of course, let's not forget the kitchen. If we go upstairs, currently no walls up here, but again I'm going to partition these off into areas, so I may even move one of these over and put a kind of a partition here, and then, but again you've got that out there. And then we had the vault, which we put in here, and I've now put in most of the metal that we could make. I've still got a fair amount of uranium to process. I've still got a fair amount of gold to process, and we've got our gold plates there, and I brought down our chest. Now, needless to say, this isn't much use here while we haven't got a forge, but potato. And I'm going to, back here, I'm going to put a little storeroom just for, probably for things like gems and stuff, who knows. I'm very tempted to chisel, not keen, not liking that bit. Let's just, like so. Yeah, that works for me. Or does it? Let's have a, hang on, no, it doesn't work for me. That works though. So that pardon me. That is that. The only other thing that's happened over here is I have done, and it's always night. Oh wow, just face plant straight into a wall. It's always night time when I do this, but I've now got these chiseled out with 3 dimensions around here, 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 all the way around there. This still needs a little bit of work doing on it, as does this and some of these areas here, but we are getting there. I think that's the point. We've more or less that bit up there, and of course there is the stuff around that needs some depth and that needs chiseling out, but again that's just something I keep doing in between times. So we are going to head back home, well, back to spawn, where I am going to start off by zooming back to my house. So development wise, not a huge amount happened there. The greenhouse is doing its thing. It is minus 2.8, which means that these are plenty. Almost ripe actually, in fact. So in fact, did I just, no, I saw a 5. Getting there. So this is definitely working well. The rabbits want in, and the other thing we've got going, I'm going to go in the top because that horse will end up getting in if I don't. We have got a baby calf and a number of baby sheeps, which means I have got the opportunity to milk. Now I did milk them before. I only got the one bucket here. Yeah. Shoo, shift horsey. That's the thing. You literally you get such a narrow window for milking, with it being a server and on all the time, then that you really do suffer with that. Now I would like to get one of these copper runes. I would also just like to stock myself up to full on that, and I would like to take 16 of those. We are going to need you, and I think tool wise I am okay. Oops, hello. Oh no, there was one other thing I needed, one of those. So today we're going adventuring. I just need to. I'm going to fly just to get over to the shop because, you know, time, time and effort. I'm not going super speed fast, uber duper speedy. Just doing the thing. Reason being is we are going to grab our loot chest here, which I've now emptied, and we're going to stick those two bits in. We're going to pop you down there, and we're going to pick you up and put you away. Now I've done a load more chests, so we've now got a jewellery chest and banners and book stands, and I've started somewhere abouts to sort out the remains of this stuff as well. So, you know, there's still stuff, there's still a lot of stuff, to be honest. It's just never ending. But once we've got that, then we can start to rearrange and move this around and put some, you know, chests around in here and get everything nicely hidden. I may even put a third floor in. I may actually go down another floor yet, because there's a hell of a lot of junk to be had. Now the other thing I want is, I want to pair this with that. Because that is a sacrificial lamp. Doesn't matter how far I teleport, it will work no matter what. And I don't want to use up my steel one, so if we're going to go and stick that back in the older thingy. And then we need to decide what I'm actually going to go pardon me, what I'm actually going to go and raid. So if we look at the map, I have got a number of things. So there's a possible build site over there, but that's not what we're after. There is a ruin that way, so let's just see which that is. Wow, that's got to be out the west teleporter, because that's the only, and it's the only one I've got on the map. I don't know, because I'm just putting ruins, I'm not indicating anywhere what they actually are. Yeah, it's off the west teleporter. Let's go. Let's just head there for starters. And we're going to start tackling a few of these ruins. So the west teleport. It could be chilly. Maybe we should. What time is it? Yeah, maybe we should have a snooze as well. I'm the only person online, so it doesn't matter. Get some daylight. Make it nice. And let's go through the western teleporter. Don't know. Wish you know and put these in the thing. I would have much preferred. Oh, cooking GPU. yeah, but this is the Western Teleport site, and it's pretty well, quite cold out here. There were a whole lot of bears and wolves around this area, but that is there. There's a ruin there that we haven't searched yet. It's a surface ruin, so it's not anything. We've done that one. We've not really searched around this area much at all. Let me fly. Let me just check. There was loads of bears over here. Some of them had a few mishaps. They ran into a sharp object travelling at speed. I think you can. Wolfie, okay. And yeah, so I'll quickly fly down to this ruin, and I will see you when we get there. Alright, here we are. It's one of the big dungeony ruins. Now, there are two ways to tackle a ruin like this. Freebies, goodies, in fact, let me just chop that. I hate it when the chests and stuff get left behind, because I see them and go, oh, no one's been here. So, yeah, much better, in my opinion, if you destroy them once you've done them. That is an ore vessel, probably. Oh, hello. But it was worthwhile because there was a thing underneath with a scrap weapon kit. We'll take it. Again, it's not that bothered. We'll have you though, because you're always fun. For a given value of fun. Right, so this is the thing. So there's the fun way of doing it, where you walk down, and this is actually not too bad. But what we shall do, well, no, these are not too bad normally, especially not at that depth. I've got the Night Watchman, so what you can do with something like this is scutch down to the bottom, throw down the Watcher, or Night Watchman, take your pick on what it's called. I'm going to plug that, it'll make life a lot easier, I think. And grab a few more blocks just while we're here. Would have preferred them. Oh, hello. That did not go as you planned, did it? But this is a good one. It's got palisades. So let us quickly block off the ones I want to do later. That is not going to help me, is it? That should, I think. No, it won't. Oh, good grief. All I want to do is block this off so I can deal with one of these at a time. So let's start off with this one. So yeah, I could have put the Watcher down, and he would basically stop spawns, but obviously anything that had already spawned is going to be a problem for me. So, you know, that's the theory. That's what we can do, but we'll just hammer through this lot, clear the main space. See, I never bother with torches. I don't bother lighting these spaces up because They really don't need it if you're reasonably well equipped. If you'll pardon the obvious attempt at not humour, that would have been funny. But we can take out all of this lot. That gives us lots more things. I see these annoy the hell out of me. These little kibbles. And I do want to collect more stones, ox stones, skeletons if I can find them. Because I know one of the things we've been talking about for the crypt is more bones. Now the temporal instability down here really isn't bad at all, so we can well, let's go get my chest out and start throwing in the things I want to keep. Potentially. Just throw everything in for now. So there's nothing in that. We'll clear that one out. That is a tool chest. I'm probably going to regret that, but yeah, it was all crap. Some gears and a door. The chest, to be honest, is the treasure there. Really nothing exciting there, but again, nothing really exciting. A lot of the loot in these places is actually surprisingly disappointing. And then we got shelves, which, you know, is just clutter really, but it's clutter that I like. I'm a big fan of clutter, if you hadn't noticed. Again, we'll have a sort out in a moment. Certainly that lot anyway. Right, let's go. Center cleared. Wow, that was a short passage. Okay. Yeah, bronze, that's actually not bad. That is something I can honestly use. We'll continue this way, just check all the way back. Hunter's backpack, I've got several. I suppose I should. Copper scythe, copper scythe isn't too bad. That's something I would use. Forage, skeleton. Oh, hello. This is usually an interesting space. Not least of which because of all of those. So, what do we got? Oh, man, I'm full already. Incredible. Now, I know a lot of this is junk and I am going to throw it away, so no worries there. But big key, yeah. Gear, always a pleasure, never a chore. Bronze falx, scroll and some seeds, and a whole load of forage. And palisade, which I need to don't know. Right, just try and do that. Try and keep myself at least semi-mobile. Still not giving me those skeletons though, is it? And I realise, you know, my obsession with skeletrons could be considered somewhat macabre. Not bothered about felt seeds. Not bothered about that, to be honest. We've got more linen at the community centre than I think we'll ever be able to use. Take the torches there. Semi-useful. And then we can dump everything back that we can. And then I need to start thinking about, well, first things first. That'll do. So we're going to get rid of you. No. Going to get rid of you. You. I need to sort my inventory out here already. So there is that which we can pop down. I also need to eat, actually. I did bring plenty of food with me though, so that's fine. Let me just secure this one. Ish. It doesn't secure it against crawlers, but if I get one more block, then I'm fine. There you go. Nicely sealed. Right, let me sort out some of the garbage that we don't want and put away the stuff we do want, because needless to say, I need all the space we can find. Stick, I mean, I don't think I've got many rice I should keep actually, but so I'm not bothered about spelt, not bothered about that. Bamboo I've got loads of. Quick sort out. I'll be back with you in a mo. And with that, on to the next. The next space, which looks more of the same, a lot to be honest. Bigger space in the middle. Glowy stuff from the ceilings. Wow, this is a surprisingly large. Granite stone brick. I'm not that worried about. Must be daytime. What have you got? That's all rubbish. I'm not going to worry about those sticks either. There's a limit to how much we can munch on that, I suppose, and that needs to be. I keep track of my spears because, as you've seen when we go multiplayer or multi collab ones, you end up going, I'm missing spears, where's my spears gone? And yeah, it's so easy just to suddenly end up disarmed. Please? No, okay. Forage, I'm not really, I know I'm going to have to break it just to see what's in it, but fire clay. Do I want fire clay? Not really. Okay, what we got in here then? Chert shovel. Oh, sleek door. Some minstrel gloves. I'm not going to. If I do that, I'm going to regret it, aren't I? What did I pick up? Copper axe, I suppose. More food. Yeah, really nothing worthwhile. but we can wander around. So again, more of these. These don't stack, which makes me reluctant to pick them up. And stability is starting to become an issue. Okay, I'll take gears. Onion seeds, not bothered. That's probably more useful than that. We'll take that over those. Yeah, copper pickaxe, not worth the effort. So that was, hang on, I'm getting myself turned around here. And we're probably going to have to think about stability if we're not careful. Yeah, nothing I want there. Because it is dropping. Sorry. I know he's dead, but I still feel like I should apologise when I hit him. Right, so that should stop anything other than a crawler. And again, we can come in here, drop off all of our stuffs and things, and oh, hang on, still a little bit of things we want there. We'll keep those. I mean, they're not that, but they're also not that bad either. And then we'll head over there. And now, oh no no no! All right, we're going to have to engage flight, I think, for this, because this, or maybe not. Maybe it's this gets us around smoother anyway, so it's, yeah, not bothered about that really. That is going to be a problem though. Oh, soya beans, we'll have those. Green spire, cypress and some paper. Not bothered about you. Right, so now we're back into this stuff. Yeah. Those bells are not always fun, say the least. Understatement of the year probably there. Bells aren't fun. They're not bad, I can handle them reasonably easily, but yeah, a load of rubbish. Still getting there, steadily working our way through the area, getting all the good stuff. And I'm collecting the palisade. That's another, obviously, you know, if you've watched me for any time, you'll know this is one of the things I am kind of working on collecting. So what have we got? Bit of that, don't want you. Get rid of you. Not bothered about a copper bracelet there, rubbish. Lead ingot. I mean, it might be something I would prefer to, well, I can do this, can't I? And then we can go and do that. Forage, farming, that'll do us. I'd like those crystals. Oh. Damn it. Right, I need to go and find this bell and eliminate it. Where is it? It's clearly not. Ooh, hello. Like a little secret area. It didn't get you anywhere particular, but... And I don't know where that... I'm going to have to go and find this bell, though, because it's going to get annoying otherwise. Let's engage Angel Belt. Because it feels... like it's over this way. Oh, yep, there we go. Let me grab a spear or two. Yeah, it's not so much the bell that's dangerous, it's the titanium, okay. It's the constant onslaught of higher tier drifters. Right, where did I come in here? I think there's... Oh, hello. We done? Right, we can go back to gathering now, can't we? Let me get rid of that. I don't need it. We'll get rid of you. We'll keep some of you. That lot needs to go back into its thing. I've got a load of those, but got loads of those and all. Don't need that really. Don't need that. Certainly don't need you. Right. Let's. Oh, hello. Did I miss? Wow. It's not like me. Let's continue looting, and I'll turn off the flight mode now as well. 5 litres of rot, lovely. Just what we always wanted to find. Right. I know you're there. Come on then. See, that was stupid. Right, let me continue. I'm actually going to struggle, you know, playing when I'm playing any Minecraft now, where I am used to certain things being in certain places. I think that's the way I would describe it. You know, because when I play Minecraft, my torches are always in my number 9 slot. Number 9? 9 or 10 slot, whichever one it is. It should be forage, it's fire clay, nothing exciting. And my sword is always in my 1 slot, my pick is always in my 2 slot, and then shovel, then copper falx. I suppose it's better than take the picture, we don't want you. Oh, temporal gear, we will definitely have you. Always a pleasure, never a chore. We'll have that. Not really that bothered. If I was going to take anything, it would be the copper ingot, wouldn't it? And what would I get rid of to carry the copper ingot? Maybe that. Damn it. And I think everything else, that's forage and farming. Then we're back into palisades. Tools. Pumpkins, damn it. Gonna have to drop something. Doesn't matter because we don't need to mark off. A heavy tool belt. Now I'm into struggling. What do I not want? A copper falx, probably. The heavy tool belt is certainly, and then the book is probably better than that. I'm not bothered about the fat. I will take the gears. Well, that's about it. Oh, there's a few more of those. Hang on. That is pretty much it for this one. Now, these are nice. They're big dungeons, but the big problem I have with these, well, with any dungeon, with half the dungeons, not just the big ones, is in a game economy where inventory is at a premium, rice, parsnips, what is there anything else I don't really want there? Well, we can eat that, that will go away. That can go in there. Sticks for pumpkin seeds for definite. Clay can come out. We've got gears. Well, I'm not really that sure that I'm bothered about that, to be honest, but not that bothered about that if I'm honest with myself. They stack those, so we can have that, or do I prefer that? Now, of course, yeah, I can get rid of that bit of copper. And that's empties. So if we go, don't want to throw that away. I've got them. Just clear that bit of inventory. And this dungeon is done. So I suppose the next thing I need to do is decide, well, let's pick you up and pick you up. Oh, hang on. Let's get out of here. Whee! And stand myself on top of here. So, with that done, we can mark it in red and unpin it and save. And then while I'm out, I mean this area is not going to be fun to do in winter, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to fly back to the boat, and we are going to head for another area, and we'll try and do one more ruin, and I'll try and remember to do a screenshot as well. That might not be a bad idea. Where am I? Okay, yeah, so I'll see you back at spawn, I think, and we'll empty it. It gives me the opportunity to empty out my inventory, doesn't it? Yeah, back in a moment. Alright, back at the ranch. So we've got a number of bits and pieces. We've got some armour, a bit of clothing, a bit more clothing. I think that's all the clothing. So that's another clothing chest, which will take those items. We should have a whole bunch of palisade, which goes in here. So we're getting a good stack of that. It will open up a building option at some point in the future. Pictures. In, surprisingly, the chest labelled pictures. That's one I haven't got before. Sod house. Okay. Got some shelves, doors, scrolls, owl chest, book. There's a lot of stuff in here which doesn't belong in here either. So for example, shelves. There's in shelves, and if I've got anywhere on a bookshelf, which I don't think I have, I need to probably deploy. So for now, that will go in there. I haven't got anywhere for scrolls actually, have I? I don't think. Or paper like that, they can go in there as well. Didn't I create a door? I did. Thought I'd done the doors. There's a owl chest, goes surprisingly in the owl chest. Seems like an obvious place, doesn't it? I think most of the rest of this stuff is well, apart from that perhaps, is actual not the kind of stuff that belongs in here. So we need to take you and put you away over in our house. So we'll do that. I'm going to check where I think we should head next, and I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, I think we're going to head to the southern regions. It's a bit warmer, a bit nicer. But first I need to just go down and have a look. What is my protein's running a bit low, so let's I have got a big pile of these things. There's loads. The food, Candy's been excelling herself and just throwing delicious dish after delicious dish into the mix. I don't even know what that was that I picked up. What was it? Pasta made with onion juice, noodles and chopped onions. Okay, brilliant. That's got me covered. So let's head to the south, because there is a ruin there that I do want to do. This is one we will be doing with the night watchman though, because it's busy enough without having additional spawns. So let's get to the south. I'm fairly certain it was the south that I came to. Now the south was where we came and we had that big ruin up there, and I recently went looking around and off of this island down here, this thing, there's actually an iron node right above the ruin that we're going after. There's some trees down there, you know, there's a lot. I was actually down here getting bamboo for the build. However, we are heading this way, and the quickest way to get there is going to be flying, so again we shall utilize our tools here. I'm going to, once I've planted the night watchman and reset the spawns. So this kind of comes from my predilection for throwing myself down any cave I see. With the angel belt, I'm going to be quite specific here. There is a requirement for an angel belt, but as previously mentioned, come on, down you go. The angel belt is a tool, and it is a tool with which we can handle situations in much the same way as the night watcher or is a tool in which we can handle certain situations. So I don't feel bad about using them, is what I'm trying to say here. What we do need to do is just go, and I actually do need to come in here and dig in and get myself some chert rock. Just get in there, get some quarrying. I haven't got the quarries with me, so I can't do it now, but I think, yeah, I think we can go right to the end here. And what are you, blue clay? Blue? No, you're red clay. Oh, hang on, I'll mark that. Fire clay is always handy, because I am going to need to make more. Anyway, that should be far enough away. Everything that was there should have had the opportunity to despawn if we're lucky, and we can come whizzing around the side here and get back in, and then we'll deal with the monster. I should have actually brought my shield and dealt with it even a little bit more accessibly, but let's turn the speed down. Obviously I'll need, well, I don't need my angel belt to get down there or even get up. I'm going to use it, and with a bit of luck we should have a relatively safe, I said I'd turn it off, didn't I? I hate these things. Look at them. Oh, the hitboxes of these are terrible. Alright, we're going. And they don't do a lot of damage, but the shield would have definitely you swing so slowly as well. Clever design though, little mechanical, the mechanical spider beasties into this lot. Right, before I do anything else, and I know there's quite a lot more of these to deal with yet, so But I want to make sure that we ain't getting any visitations from anything other than crawlies and stuff that we can't stop spawning. And that is an important distinction. You cannot stop these locusts spawning. It's the equivalent of lighting up an area and then having a spawner that has a dark enough patch for a thing in Minecraft. It's not a major issue, but you do need to be aware that you ain't going to stop them no matter what. So just deal with it, I suppose, is the lesson. These take so long to break. Anyway, I'm going to break these nests and I'll be back in a second. Alright, that is that bunch of nests dealt with. There's a lot of stuff to collect here. However, these are only the beginning, because there's another nest of the things over here. So, and then I think there's a good chance of a saw locust as well. Oh, I may have backed myself into a corner. You can see why you wouldn't want spawns as well. This is quite a nasty space, but it's a very pretty space. So many locusts. There's at least one alive there. Right, and I think there's got to be one more, because I can see a lit up abdomen. Right, now these are going to be so much easier, and to be honest, the whole thing is easier with fly, but just deleting these nests is very difficult from the ground, so we'll cheat-ish. And again, I'll be back in a second. Alright, that is the immediate threat dealt with. So the next thing, these you can't get. I wish you could, but you can't. Other stuff around the place, 50. I don't know what the chance of things breaking to things not breaking are, but you know, looting the stuff around here, where especially while the stability, I'll turn myself off flight. Actually, I just realised I was moving a little smoothly. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to know what the actual premise for this, the breakage versus the not breakage is, but there's a lot of loot in here. As I say, it would be nice to be able to get those, but we can't. We can pick up these benches though, and I've got a good selection of these already. We can pick up these tables and bits of the broken pottery. Again, why do I want it? Because this is my mission in life. This is the Dungeons and Dragons game where you don't just take the treasure as the DM expected, but you take the entire dungeon, and you know you come back with 20 odd rotten benches and things and all the good stuff, and go, what can you, and then make the DM's life miserable because he's got to work out how much things were that he had never envisaged you taking. And you know, then he finds out that one of the players is a bit of a aficionado when it comes to rare tapestries, and when trying to sell the tapestry that he was going to give you a few copper for, yeah, these sat there coming up with all the justifications of why it should be considerably more than a few coppers. And yeah, our DMs hated us. Oh dear, back in the day. I'm trying to think what campaign we were playing back then. It was a well-known adventure, I know that much, and I can't think what it was now. So it can't be that well-known, eh? This is not all there is to this, by the way. There is actually more room. There's actually a teleporter in here, which is actually not bad because it's quite close to spawn. There's no books in those. Now, this is the stuff that I actually want, because I've previously done 2 of these. You git. No! Give me 1 at least. Yes! At least it won't look so strange on my castle having 1 on a... The gatehouse is even, which causes me no end of trouble when it comes to things. Oh man, I may have to abandon ship in a moment and let the stability restore itself. Let's just head up here. I've got a little bit of time. I'm not completely bat poop crazy yet. Oh, hello. Didn't mean to do that, sorry. And then there's another area which we still need to... Reality starting to twitch on me. That's when you start to realise that it's probably time to get out. And let normality just reassert itself a little bit. But there's still stuff to loot. And there's still stuff down. I'm going to have to. This is getting risky. Risky. Right. Let's get back up to the surface. Let reality re-establish itself. And I'll be back within a mo. Alright, I've looted that corner, didn't get a huge amount. I did get attacked by this naughty little monster. I am very conscious of the time. I am at when it started, I was at 58 minutes, so I don't want this the problem is these are 2 largish ruins, and as a result they are going to have a certain amount of effort in the looting of them. It's the nature of the beast. You know, the bigger the dungeon, the longer it takes. So the translocator in there, I don't... yeah, there is. Okay. Come on then, you. You coming? I'm sorry, I'm definitely going to be flying for this guy. They creep me out. I knew there was at least one, so there is some stuff to loot in here. And we are going to need to do it fairly quickly, so I am going to do this. I think I am going to show you what we've got in the chest, which is this lot. Wow, have I not got that already? I will probably need to get a bit selective about some of the stuff I keep, so like that for example. And then I'm going to go and loot this, and I'll be back in a mo. Alright, and we are out of here. I have created another access tunnel just to the northeast where there's a translocator symbol over the ocean. So we know where that is. We've got our stuff. This is pretty much everything we got in addition. A lot of junk, but there's a lot of pipes, there's a lot of bits and pieces. Another storage vessel, some cool, well, I think the cool little knickknacks. So definitely a good ruin to loot. I can't put that on my back. I'm just sat there going, why can't I put that on my back? And it's because, so that is pinned. That's the iron indicator. We need to get back home, which I'm afraid is like this way, and it's going to be really dark. So I'm going to take this all back. I'll get it all sorted, and well, we'll see what we see. Back in a moment. Alright, definitely running along, so we'll keep this short and to the point. So I put everything away except there's a few bits, a few odds and sods, and the bit that I would like to address here, and perhaps even if I can get away with it, move these as well. Let's just try that. Splosh. It's not a very warm desert, obviously, if we get this much snow, but there you go. Splosh. So this, let's do them like that. I like that kind of design. And then if we can get away with it, and yes, I think we just do that at the, or do I? Oh, yeah. The curse of indecisiveness. Do I do that? I think I do. And with that, we've got a thumbnail. Because all of that effort was to find another one of those. But this is coming along. I'm not going to waffle any further, just to say thanks for watching, guys. I do have lots of dungeons marked. I will not be doing them all on camera because, as you can tell, it takes a while. And until next time, thanks for watching. Bye for now.